To note, in applying the colored pencils, I like to do it in such a way that they follow the same direction. It's like painting in acrylics or oil. You want to go in the same direction, because doing it otherwise creates a conflict of kind of directionality to the piece. So I'll change it every so often. but I'll go back to the same direction when I lay in the next color. Again, I mean, I'm not a color book artist, but this seems to be a nice way of doing it. To look good about doodling the geometrical shapes, or basically any kind of doodle, is if you like it, you can continue the process by coloring in, either with colored pencils like I'm doing it now, or watercolor pencils, whatever. And this is the first time I'm actually doing this, but I've been thinking of doing it for a while now, and I'm liking it so far. What do you think? So if you like the video, if you want to subscribe, you'll be part of my Doodle family. And if you hit the bell notification, you'll be notified when I upload a new video, which is basically at least one a week, sometimes more, depending on my schedule, like appointments, what have you. So I'm going to sharpen this pencil because it's getting kind of dull, and I'm using this because it's really good, and it produces a nice tip without wasting a lot of pencil. Question: do you often apply watercolor or color in general with your doodles? And if not, do you want to try it? And let me know how it goes. I may have to adjust the color on my video because looking at it through the viewer, it doesn't pick up the color that I'm seeing as I do it. So what I suggest is, if you like a doodle that you want to continue using for a color book, try first to copy it with your printer. I don't have a printer right now, so this is the original Doodle, but another alternative, if you don't have a printer, is maybe go to Kinko's or Office Max or Home Depot. that have a printer that you can copy on, or a copier machine. So let's see. We're going this way. Now the Hahnemuller pad I'm using now, I like it so far. So it's really taking the colored pencil well. But we'll see with how it goes with the different blues. So a quick question. Um, the blues I'm using remind me of the TARDIS that is part of the Doctor Who universe, and with um, Doctor Who coming to Disney Plus, which I'm really excited about, because it's been a couple of years since I was able to do kept episode of Doctor Who. Who among you like Doctor Who? And likewise, who among you don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. Let's see something. Now that was the light and medium, and let's see a bit of more pressure and closer to the ink line. Looking good. Again, a bit more pressure. I do like the coloring with the colored pencil, so I do understand the the coloring book enthusiast, but it does take a bit of time to actually do it. But anything that you want to do is worth the time spent on it. And I apologize for the amount of light coming in and going out. The sun is playing hide and seek, so I'm going to use my sharpener again for this one. Okay. So I like to do rounded pencil stroke, but when I do it sometimes with the camera, it has a little hissy fit and shakes around a little bit. So I'm sorry about that. Kind of, when you do the swirls, it's blending out. Well, not really blending, but kind of filling in some gaps didn't realize was there. Like I said, I'm really kind of liking this. It definitely adds something to the doodle. And because the paper is somewhat textured, it's more varied as far as the surface appearance. Whereas if you Xerox it or copy it on a machine, the paper, I believe, will be smoother and the reaction to the pencil will also be different. I think I forgot that. Also, with the pencil, I'm holding it further down the barrel as opposed to when I work in Doodle, I have it more towards the point. When I watercolor or when I paint, I tend to have it around here that I hold the paintbrush because it's more freeing and less like I'm gripping. So I'm like hold it but not hard and tight. So when you doodle, and you want to include some graphite, and then use a stump to smooth out the graphite, try using a colored pencil instead and give it a go. You might be converted. Or at least add a colored pencil to your tools to use. Okay, looking down good. So I have the lighter and medium color, and I'm going to go for the darker. So using the blue one, I'm gonna add some darkness. And I sort of sharpened every pencil that I was going to use before I started, but sorry about that. Live and learn. So a little bit less of an area to work with. kind of hugging the rounded edges. And it gives it more of a rounded gradation anyway, which is I like. Of course, the more area you have to work with, the larger the darker color will be used. Or not, depending upon your style of coloring in a book. I don't know about you, because but when I do art, it's to relax me, and this is kind of relaxing as well. So this is a bit darker. So what I can do is go off script, kinda, and and like when you're doodling, follow your error or a mistake and incorporate it in your doodle. And nobody will know this difference between was planned or not. But this here actually kind of adds to the overall feel of the doodle. Again, I kind of went overboard with the pressure, so let's add that as well. Good. So far, so good, even with the additions. Now, obviously, this is totally sped up. No way am I this fast in coloring, but it's less of a time-consuming view time for you. So, but also, I realized that the last video I did, I sped up the footage even when I was speaking, which basically it was a win-win, because when I speed up my voice, it doesn't, my post stroke talking and cadence isn't as pronounced, so it's good. Now, originally when I did the doodle with the initially, I was then planning on doing the coloring part, but I had sometimes when I'm about to fall asleep, I will get an image or two on things that I want to doodle. I don't know about you, because just as I'm going to knot off these errant thoughts keep me awake, I was thinking maybe of having a notebook by my bed, but I never seem to remember, because if I were to do it, that it would mean I have to wake up more. So I might as well just let the thoughts come as I might. And a little bit more here. Good. Sorry, I hit my camera and the whole thing's changed. Alright, so we have a scoop here. So why don't we do it one there, so it incorporates. Alright, I like it. Not bad for the first time. Again, I'm not a I'm not a coloring book artist, but I like it. So I hope you enjoyed the video and got inspired today. Thanks for taking the time out of your day and watching me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.